In this video help, I'm going to be covering the inventory low-level report under the inventory main screen. So let's go there. In the inventory low-level report, what we're looking for are any stock items in inventory that have a low level of minus or lower than the low level. So if something was in here and it was down to 4 or 3, then it would go ahead and flag it. Now on the server, cloud server, this will not turn red. It doesn't support that conditional formatting. But on the iPad, iPhone, and other devices, that will support this. So let's go ahead and look at how and what we're going to do in this screen. If you're going to do a find where you have, say, many items, the first thing you're going to do is click the Show All Records so that all the items come in. In my current app, I only have 3 test records. So we're going to pretty well be limited to items that already have a negative number in them. What we're going to do first is we're going to do a find. And what we're going to do is we're going to enter in the find a less than minus, in this case I'm going to put 0.5. The reason I'm doing that is if anything was 1, it wouldn't find it, but less than 0.5 is going to bring everything in. And then I'm going to say perform the find, and you'll see what it does is it brings in all the records that are out there that have a negative number of 0.5 or less. If I'd put in 1, all the items that were 1, I would have to also add equal to, and then it would go ahead and bring in all the items with 1. It's just simpler to do the 0.5 less than minus 0.5 to get all the records that have a low level. At that point, you would have only the records that have a low level on them, so you can go through individually and order them, or print out the record if you need to, or come back to it if you need to find all the items that you're going to have to order at that period of time and make your selection. Now this particular screen does support omitting of records, so as you order them you can go ahead and omit those records until you have none left. And then if you want to review what you've omitted, you can go ahead and click the Show Omitted Records. It'll re-show all the records that were put into the omitted record group. You can use the inventory to go back to the inventory and or go back to the customer screen. Most times you're going to be going back to the inventory to make adjustments. There you can bounce back into the purchase by using the purchase button on the left-hand side at the top on the inventory screen if you want to make a purchase. Remember, after you get done doing your find, make sure you always click the Show All to bring all records back into the sort in the current selection, so whoever follows you on the system will see all the records. Once again, on the server, cloud server, if you're going to be adding or editing records in this screen, go ahead and clean. Now, I don't say add, but basically editing a record. You have to commit any changes or revert them. And that is all. If you have any questions on this screen, go ahead and contact us whenever you need help.